What's going on, everybody? I know it's been a while, but I had to make one of these videos because it's been a while. So I have a bunch of things to talk about, and one of the most important ones is, like it says in the title, we are already in a recession. But I first want to talk about some of the calls I made on, first of all, the Super Bowl. Go my Eagles. And other than that, I want to talk about some calls I made with crypto. Some wrong, some right, but more wrong than right. So, call number one, I thought that Bitcoin would rise after the Super Bowl like it did most of the last 5 years, but it didn't really play out that well. It did go up to almost 100,000, if I'm not mistaken, and then it ended up tanking, mostly because of the tariffs and all those things starting, which is one of my points I want to make a little bit later. But the second call or technical analysis that played out to the T is, I'm going to include a photo right here. It was on the hourly. It was like an inverse head and shoulders that played out to the T, and that just shows you the power of technical analysis, which is just amazing. I'm not going to tell you where I am. I know some of you are curious where I am, but yeah, that just shows you the power of technical analysis. That's just so powerful. So call number three was, I basically released a video saying my plan has changed, and that was in relation to Donald Trump's strategic Bitcoin reserve thing that he was planning, and he was planning to, release so all the crypto people would be happy and stuff, which was very uncertain, and there wasn't no clarity around it. And I know everybody's talking about it. So that was my third call, to where that would be like kind of the at least short-term downfall of crypto and Bitcoin in general, which we did see. Like since then, since I made that video, basically Bitcoin has just been going down because there's really no certainty, and they just had this meeting and there's still no real certainty. So realistically, there's no big event that any crypto holders are waiting for. So that's why we see Bitcoin going down like crazy. And just in general with the tariffs and stuff, we even see in the stock market, everything's going down. There's tariff talks and inflation talks and recession talks and all that. So that's why, if you go back to that one video, 2 videos ago, I said my plan has changed, and I'm not really just gonna be holding for the long term, like without, thinking of buying and selling, or, just being a long-term investor. Like, I really pivoted because I seen what was gonna happen. I seen what was coming, and that was very uncertain times, and that's why I flipped to more of a trader. And that's because you have to be ready to switch your plan at a dime and switch your strategy, because anything can change. There's no guarantees with anything. So the reason why I wanted to tell you guys about the 3 calls I did was, I want to tell you guys, you can predict all day, right, based on data, and usually you're going to be right, and usually predicting is right, and it's good to predict off past events and statistics and facts. But at the end of the day, anything can still happen. Two out of 3 events that I just told you was right based on statistics and facts, but one was wrong, and it was almost right, but it was still wrong. So what does that tell you? That tells you that you still got to prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. And that's what I did. And to be honest, guys, with the way the economy is going and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the top of Bitcoin. Because if you see, I'm going to include a picture right now. This double top pattern is very bearish. Let's just be honest. I seen it so long ago But my emotions also led me to hold on to crypto. I would have sold there and I would have been way more in profit. So I feel the pain just like you guys. I'm not saying I'm Mr. Perfect. I still feel the pain, of seeing your portfolio down, especially if you're in a lot of altcoins. So I still do feel the pain too. I didn't sell the perfect top, but at the end of the day, you got to realize that you don't just want to, don't ever expect to just sell the top perfectly and think you're just going to be the guy who calls it at the 1 minute perfect exit and perfect entry. That never really happens. That's like one out of a million. So the goal is to just make money, be in profit, more than you came in with, a decent amount, and you get out. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm preparing for my exit strategy. If I see things just keep going down and down, I'm preparing to exit. But I want to say this before I get into the recession talks. This is the last point before I talk about the recessions and tariffs and the economy. With your exit plan and my exit plan, personally, I'm gonna ladder out gradually. Like, I'm not just gonna pull out everything in one go, because I see things can go down. I think the 4-year cycle in crypto is over, but I still think we could be down for about a year, maybe 2, before we come back again. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Got a lot of noise. Yeah, forgive me for the noise. So we'll just have to see. I'm gonna ladder out, because I'll say this final point. Before we crash down, there's gonna be moments that we shoot up a little bit. So those would be the good times to just kind of sell. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna get into the economy talk, and I think we've already been in a recession since 2022-ish worldwide. I don't believe anyone who says, oh, it's just in Canada, or oh, it's just in the States, or oh no, it's just in Africa, or oh no, it's just in Australia. Nope. That's just my personal take. Every single place has been skyrocketing in prices since COVID. So I think data doesn't have to tell you we're in a recession. Data doesn't have to tell you you're in a recession for you to be in a recession. And they say the recession on paper is only told after a while. So it's not right as the recession happens, It's a lagging indicator, as they say. So I think we've already been in a recession. It's not like the crazy 2008 recession or anything like that yet, but I think we already have. There's not as much jobs. Companies are producing lower. Rents are going up. Prices of items are going up because of these tariffs Trump is about to impose. What else? Just overall expenses have gone up. So, and wages haven't really kept up. So I think we're already in a recession. I hate to say it, but I want to really also say this. I'm not going to sit here and be one of those doom and gloom guys and say, oh, the sky's falling, guys. Sell everything and just buy a bunch of canned foods and stock up on toilet paper. I'm not going to be one of those fear guys, because there's enough people like that. What I'm going to do is give solutions. This is what I'm doing. I'm downsizing a lot of stuff. I recently just moved a week ago. So I recently just moved a week ago, to save costs. I'm selling a bunch of stuff. I'm not going crazy, but you have to find a way to save money yourself before you start blaming other people, because you have control of 90% of your life, is what I always believed. 90% of what happens to you is, you know, is your fault, and the 10% you just can't really control. So that's what I'm gonna do. I hope you hear more solutions than just problems, because those problems are make you go crazy. So that being said, nothing too special. Just hoping to share some insight of what I'm doing and spread some positivity out there. And with that being said, that's it. That's all I got for the video. I'm gone.